So when the audio syncs. So hello. Today we're with Fran Gang from the Tan Tan.
Hello.
Yeah. So far, how long have I known you for? It's been is it 6-7 years now?
I think 7 years now.
Bro. Before I started, thank you for saying what's up.
We met like 2016. Like I don't know what to do.
like this.
Oh.
Like this. And boom.
Yeah, I've never been good at that.
Hey, today you'll learn. Okay, so let's see so today you've been being the these days with the whole what are you comfortable talking to? What are you comfortable talking about so far? Like, what are some notes I should bring up?
Ooh.
Because this is the case, I know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable talking about anything.
You're like, actually, Eric, no, not that.
I'm leaving.
I didn't sign up for this. So look at the questions I have right here. So let's see. Is there something lacking in your life right now?
Ooh, lacking in my life?
Yeah.
I think balance.
Balance? Is this hectic right now?
Yeah, I'm having a really hard time work-life balance.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes there are days where I'm I wake up at 9, I do what I need to do, and then I have a good productive work day. I'm in bed by 1 a.m. But then other days I get out of bed at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's the job, huh? Because it's the job, the hours.
Yeah.
Because your work is mainly involved in Asia, or.
It's interesting because they're based in San Jose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they just work really crazy hours because I don't know, people in tech, especially when they work from home,
they party then go work.
They just don't sleep. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, they party on Genshin.
What's that? What's that? I haven't spent $600 from that game. $600. I didn't spend that much money on that game. I would never. I didn't get a Raiden Shogun. I never got Ningguang C6, but
Oh my god.
I did. For Ning Bei, for Ning Queen. I call it Ning Queen. Yeah, that's what we gotta do, But for me, it's something lacking in my life. Let's see, lacking in my life. I'm pretty happy right now. I have a lot of good friends. I have work. And I have, a good support system in a way too. And I have my passion with this photography and doing this shit. So it's fun.
Yeah.
The reason why I still do this, even though there's no fucking views, it's fucking fun watching it over and over again. While I'm editing, I'm like, good times. Because if I told you I'm doing this in a way to kind of get to know you more, or get to know someone new,
Right.
Yeah, I just like getting to know people. As you can tell, I even before this, we always have this kind of talks and shit.
Yeah.
But I was recording now. Content. Sub content.
Shit, what if I say something bad? Oh god.
Cancel right now.
Don't cancel me.
Fran sold.
No.
He just got Fran sold.
I've never heard that. That's originality. I've never heard that.
I think of random shit. Me and my friend, we have this thing called Surf's Up. I made it up within minutes. She's like, oh, something's bad happening. We say Surf's Up because we were already in the big wave of fucking fucked up shit. And after it all comes down. The wave crashes and it all proceeds down. So whenever my friend goes through some shit, she sent me an emoji, a surfing emoji. I'm like, how bad is it?
Oh my god.
She put 5 big waves. I'm like, oh fuck. 5 out of 5 waves? Shit, that's catastrophic. Oh my god.
You're that's borderline not okay at this point.
And also, Fran is also influencer. She's a reseller too. She resold this. And how has that been so far? 3 years now. I've been reselling now with vintage clothing, right?
Awesome. Yeah. Every now and then. It's been good. Lately, I've been getting to 70s, 80s, 90s fashion.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I got the jacket from her actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave me a discount. She gave me I think it was 500.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know the truth.
You see, it was wholesaling for $300, but for a special friend price, I gave it to him for $500.
Yeah, because I respect it. That's why I have to pay the extra friendship price.
Exactly right.
There's no discount here. This upcount.
No, the homie upcount.
No, you're worth the queen. And let's see. Oh, what do you miss about your childhood?
What do I
miss about your childhood?
Ooh. Man, I think
freedom.
Not caring.
There you go.
About the world.
There you go.
Responsibilities are out the window. The only thing you're responsible for is coming home before dinner.
Not getting your ass whooped pretty much, or
Wait, what?
Not getting chewed out by parents,
exactly.
or getting.
Yeah.
Abi, Eric. Abi.
get the sandal just like thrown at you.
You mean chanelas?
Janelle, yeah.
Punyeta, Eric. Ang bobo.
Ang punyeta.
But
Like laughing over childhood traumas right here.
yeah, it's not trauma. It's growth.
It's growth.
Character development.
It's what made us stronger.
We're like, yeah. Oh, PTSD. Sorry. Trauma bonding. Cling. But yeah, same thing with you. Like, kind of like not having any worries about shit. You know.
Yeah,
But with more freedom comes with more responsibility.
that's true.
Like you do more shit in the world now. You know. Just take up. Of growing up, being an adult. I guess. Fuck that shit. But I mean, yeah, I love it. Corporate, hire me. Yeah.
Hire me.
You're like,
Yo.
I got this from TikTok. These questions, I saved it and I thought, okay, so what do you keep having to apologize for that's within your control to change?
That's within my control to change.
Yeah.
I think. That's a really good
Yeah.
question. I'm gonna look
Shout
at
out
it for like
TikTok.
a
Shout
while.
out TikTok.
Yeah. What do I keep having to apologize for? That's within my control to change.
For me, it's not being there for people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I get busy sometimes. I have a life.
That's true.
I try to really be there for people.
Yeah.
Food. I mean, the wind. Yeah, the wind. But like, part of me wants to be there for everyone, But sometimes there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
Because I just like, I care. For example, remember I check up on you every now and then before.
Right.
I'm like, hey, you good? He's like, no. I'm like, all right, let's talk about it.
Or you're like, all right, see you in a couple months. But like in a good way. Like
Yeah.
it's like you're giving me space that I need, and I do
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, dude. Plus, you're like one of my, plus we mesh well together too.
Yeah.
I like the dumb shit. Talk about dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Serious shit too, but yeah.
It's like a good balance, like 90% dumb shit, 10% serious shit.
That's how it is usually. That'd be boring if it was like that. But like, full on, like, I was like, oh, okay, no funsies.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for me too, like not being there for people, because I feel bad sometimes.
Yeah.
And let's see what other things I apologize for that I can control. Like something's not being enough, probably.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, look at me fucking being vulnerable as fuck here. I just thought because everybody always has insecurities about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to accept you have to accept what you have right now. And that's why I changed my mindset with that one. Like like feeling not never being enough for someone. But like this have to like change my mindset. And be like, no, I'm good enough. But I can be better.
Yeah. And I think I kind of want to add on to that, just
Yeah.
like not being enough for somebody, or just like trying to force things to be okay when they're clearly not okay.
Yeah.
And it's like it's within your capacity to walk away from that, but if you keep trying to make things okay when the other person or like the situation is clearly doesn't care or like doesn't want to interact, like you can't force them to do that,
Yeah, just go with the flow with it, because when you force something, it won't be like as natural as you want it to be.
Exactly
as
right.
organic. Big words.
Big words.
SAT words.
Get my dictionary real quick. Get my thesaurus out.
Metathorsa?
My thesaurus out.
Let's see. Okay, so positive now. What do you admire most about yourself?
Ooh. Oh man. I like to learn a lot of things. So I think growing up, I was a very jack of all trades type of person. And at first I was like, man, like I can't get anything done. I'm not an expert in anything, just because like I like to learn a lot of things.
Yeah, going weed, going to your cookie business, it was trouble.
It was
doing
so
that,
much. It was so hard going through that.
Vito said you said he'd do cocaine and marijuana. Is this true? You're like, you watch the whole clip? Like, no. Watch the whole clip.
Watch the whole clip.
Sorry,
I don't. By the way,
I'm just kidding.
Cut that shit out. Oh man.
So you admire yourself about like learning pretty much.
Yeah, and then like at first when I was younger, like it was really hard for me to like that about myself. But I think now, like as I'm growing and like my brain's getting like more developed and whatever, I'm like, damn, I know how to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it's great. And I just keep wanting to learn how to do more things. And that's something that I
That's
never
life.
want to change about
Always
myself.
learn, always keep learning, and you'll always be good at shit. But for me, like, I'm always like very positive and happy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just like, what's the use of being fucking negative or sad about it, you know? Like, you know, first know that you're sad about it, find the reason why,
Right.
then so what can you do? So yeah, it's kind of logical in a sense, huh?
I mean, you know.
Yeah, because like, and plus I'm just like, and what else? Plus I'm a very good listener. I can, you know, I'm very good at like, you know, talking to people. As you can tell right now, look, we talk really well.
Yeah.
And I can talk pretty well. I can like converse well with people, have different conversations about dumb shit, serious shit, other shit, you know?
Right.
I think that I'm like not adaptable at times too.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's life about being adaptable with different things. And what's the worst rumor you've heard about yourself?
Oh my gosh, the worst rumor I've heard about myself.
I stabbed a person. It was actually true.
Actually, that was real. That was true.
This is real life, Eric. Not a fiction.
The worst rumor that I've heard about myself, I think, is like, I gotta like dig into the archives of like my mind palace right now just to think about this. Like looking through the library right now. Oh God. Is it really because I can't remember? Or is it because I just pushed
Trauma.
it like down so far to the point where I can't remember? Yeah, no, I really got to think about this one. Just give me a second.
Let's see. I think for me, like it was like very very old, the high school stuff. Of course, fucking high school.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking lazy or like or I'm like I trip up other people's shit. You know, I kind of like, how can I say that? Like cheap or like. Because before, like I forgot, because I used to have a Filipino group before.
Yeah.
And like everybody talks shit about each other in the group, and I was like, what the fuck? Like we're all friends here. Like whenever my friend she left, they're like, oh yeah, her. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like what did she do to you guys? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, it was like she wants to be with us, you know. Let her be with us. And she's not doing anything bad, you know. Just let her like chill with us, you know.
Yeah.
Then I got kicked out in a way of that group. Then I was like, okay, all right, go back to my Hispanic homies. I'm like, hey, Chino's like, hey, what's up, bro?
It's not. I think it was the worst at the time when I was experiencing it. But you know, like I was also a part of this friend group, and there was this person that I was friends with.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where that person started making rumors about me.
Fuck.
That like I actually ended up confronting them, and I was like, listen, I don't think I can be your friend right now. Don't take this personally. Obviously, it's very hard not to take personally, but you know, like, just know that I have the best intentions for you. I don't think I have the capacity to be your friend right now. And I thought that was the best move. But then we
talk some more shit.
Yeah, we were on the same dance team. So then, like,
Oh my
I
God.
came to practice, and then they were like, "Hey, this person said this, and this about you. That you told them that they're a horrible person, and that they're a bitch, and like that they like
Damn, bro.
that they ruined like so and whatever." And I'm like, I never said that. All I said was that I don't have the capacity to be your friend right now. I'm really sorry that I had to go. I don't know, but like hearing that just like really hurt because like I went through a lot of stuff for that person. I took a lot of blows for that person for them to be happy, only to get like backstabbed in the end, you know? So it's like I think that was like my turning point of like, okay, not everybody in this world has good intentions. Not everybody in this world like isn't a narc. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah. That was crazy.
Like I've become happier from becoming more selfish. Not gonna lie. Like before, I would always go far enough for people.
Yeah.
Then like imagine like who did that shit for me too? Like I'm like what the fuck? Like but like I'm just more selfish thinking about myself more these days.
No, for sure. Like it's like
because mentally like I'm like so much more better these days now. Like these past couple of years I'm like damn.
Yeah.
Before I was so stressed out. I'm like damn what's happening? But like that's their problem I guess.
Yeah, and like it's like. With that, you're more protective of your own energy, you know?
Yeah, peace. Peace, inner peace.
Exactly.
Bed Peace by Gene Aiko. Wake up, wake up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, and Okay, what makes you the happiest? See, positive now.
Oh, hey. Okay, what makes me the happiest?
Vallo?
No. If we're talking about comp, no. If we're talking about like unrated, then yes.
Bronze 3? Am I right?
Iron 3. Okay, not gonna lie, Valor was my first FPS, so I'm very bad at FPS. But video games make me happy. I think like things that don't require a lot of brain power make me happy. So Stardew Valley is one of them.
Oh, farming and shit.
Yeah, farming, mining, like literally everything like that. I was gonna say dance makes me happy, but I haven't danced in like over 6 months.
This is your sign to start again, man.
Oh man,
because I remember you always post stuff at nighttime. You're like, oh, my freestyle.
Oh, that was like months ago.
He's like, really?
Yeah, it was months ago.
I'll start doing it again now. Shit.
Honestly, like I've been wanting to take classes. Yeah, there's no more excuses. Honestly, now I have a job, I could go back because like I think for that time that I was unemployed, I wasn't able to take any dance classes. You know, I wasn't able to drive out. Yeah. So then like I got really rusty, and then I had to leave my team, and then hey, I mean now I have the time. I could definitely do it.
Yeah, it's no excuse now, you know.
Yeah.
And for me, as you can tell, photography and making content, it makes me the happiest. Like literally, like I remember one time I was like dehydrated and hungry. When I started taking photos, all gone.
Your art fed you.
Bro, for real, like, no, for real, because I had like, I felt nauseous. I was like, I had a big ass headache, and I was like, when I started shooting, gone. When I stopped, boop, I'm like, because it keeps me in a zone.
Yeah.
It gets concentrated on the thing, and like it makes me happy as fuck, you know. Plus hanging with friends too, of course, you know, good people, like, because you know we have the same kind of humor in a way too.
Yeah.
Because that's why I like the most with people too. Plus we can be weird. I mean, normal. We're normal.
Weird. You never said that.
Weirdly normal.
You're thinking things. Me trying to gaslight your audience.
What do you mean? What do you mean thinking things?
I never said that.
Never said what? How to train a gaslighter.
Gaslight, I guess.
Okay. How do you live a life without regrets?
Oh man, how do I live a life without regrets? Prioritize your peace, whatever that looks like for you.
Yeah.
To some people, you know, it could mean like cutting off people that have been in your life that are toxic, but you keep making excuses for them.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like.
Because deep down you want it to be good.
Yeah. That's what it's looking like for me right now.
Because you always hope for good, but it's all you can do at this point.
But if that person doesn't want to reciprocate, then what's the point, you know?
Yeah.
I think like also living a life without regrets is just doing what you want to do without thinking about what other people think of you. Yeah. And I know that's definitely easier said than done.
Yeah. But let's do it.
Yeah,
just do it.
Just do it.
Don't think about it. Just do it. Because for me, like, I feel like I don't have any regrets right now. Because I'm doing what I love with my. Because I think it's easy because I have a passion.
Yeah.
I have a clear path of what I'm. Because I'm confident in my work, but I'm also critical of my work at the same time. And like so, like I'm just. And saying what you truly feel to people.
Yeah. Right.
Because that's when you live with regret, like, you know, say, oh, hey, love you. You know, it's nice seeing you, you know?
Yeah. It's
and
like usually regrets come in the form of like, you know, you're on your deathbed and you're like, damn, I should have said this thing to that one.
And I feel like working for a hospice kind of helps me that way.
That's good, yeah.
Because like ever since I've been working that way, I feel like more in the moment in life, in this like not like, you know, it's doing what I want to do, you know. And like if I want to talk to somebody, I call them.
Yeah.
For example, I call you, like, oh, friend, I'm gonna call her. Not to like not like some people are like, oh, I don't know, they might shut the fuck up. Just call.
Just call them.
They don't answer. That's fine. You called. At least you tried calling.
Yeah, that's true.
Like some people think like, oh, they don't want to talk, you know. Yeah, did you call? Did they tell you that? No? Then do it.
Exactly.
Just do it. Nike. Oh, not just my shoes. My shoes, but like Nike.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it. And like honestly, like Eric knows this too. Like I'm a text person, you know. Yeah. So I don't normally me personally, I don't really call people out of the blue.
Yeah.
But like if
I do. As you know from history. You're like, what the fuck?
I'd be in the zone of something and he'd be calling me. No, but I get back to him after and be like, hey, sorry, I missed your call. Like, you know, like, what do you need? What do you want? Like, you want to talk?
What do you want? It's not that simple.
It's a voice message, imagine. Oh, the disrespect. I sent you a voice message instead. Like, hey, I could have picked up, I didn't want to.
But here's a voice message instead. What do you mean a voice message?
I never said that.
Okay, what was the most hurtful thing somebody said to you?
Oh, the most hurtful thing somebody said to me? Oh, man.
I feel like it's more so ending in relationships probably for me. Friendships. You know?
I think this is gonna come from like a situationship type of like, well, this what they said like came from a situationship, but we were like having a serious conversation, and then like I don't remember how we got on this topic, but like it got really deep.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to tell him like, you know, like, well, this is what I want to do. Like, I haven't really figured out a lot of things yet, but you know, I feel like I'm on the right track, blah, blah, blah. And then he says something like, you really don't know yourself, do you? And I'm like,
bitch!
like, excuse me? I was like, what? I don't know if that was like hurtful or
But
if that,
but it made you like hurt in a way, sad.
It did hurt, yeah. I think the other thing was when
It made you feel unheard in a way too. Like he didn't validate the way you said it, right?
Yeah. I think the other thing that hurt was like when he was like, yeah, when we were together, I thought of somebody else, and I was like, what? And why are you telling me that? And he's like, I don't know, I just thought you should know.
Did I meet him?
No, you haven't.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it from the one? Okay, no, never mind. I shouldn't. I think I have an idea who it is. I think I have a small idea.
Okay.
We talked about it like last year probably.
Well, we'll talk about off camera.
Let me see what's the most hurtful thing. Because for me, like, when I was in high school, I made the problem of like, you know, when friends like another friend,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, they're too deep in the friend zone, but then they kind of say their feelings, and they're like, oh, we're just friends. I made the mistake before when I was growing up, you know, because you have to like give your intentions right away.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I like you, like this shit, or you know, hey, you know, you want to do this more as friends, or want to go more as like a more relationship from the future, you know?
Right.
I think that's the only thing I can think of, because like, you know, like let's see what else. What's a hurtful thing? Because for me, I think it's very hard for me to get hurt from things. Because you know, having big brothers, they're like, hey, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck you crying for? Nothing.
You're like, oh, right.
What are you crying for? Because you punched me. Oh yeah.
Oh, he just walks away.
Gee whiz, Derek. But I think it's the only thing I can think of, like
Yeah, it's difficult because like I mean, like, you know, like this, obviously this question's on the spot, but that was the most recent hurtful thing I could think of. Obviously there's more hurtful things that people have said to me. It's either that like thinking about it didn't affect me as much, or I've just pushed it so far down my memory. Like, I don't even know what it is.
Maybe me too. Maybe.
Yeah, right.
So that's the thing, like kind of like because for me, it's hard for me to go from friends to relationship. For me, it's hard because you know what the difference is, you know, and plus you don't want to fuck up the relationship,
Yeah.
or the friendship, you know.
Right.
That's why that's why it's more easier, because now these days dating apps, what are you on there for? Dating.
Duh.
Yeah, duh. But that's pretty much mainly because I'm not sure what else to say. Because it takes a lot for me to get hurt.
Yeah.
A lot. Mainly I get like sad because of overthinking. That's about it.
Absolutely.
It's overthinking.
I agree.
Let's see. What would your 13-year-old self think of you now? Wow. Wow. Gee whiz.
I think they think I'm cool as F, honestly.
She got a jacket.
I
She
got
thrifted.
I got a jacket that I thrifted. But you know, I feel like 13-year-old me was very confused about like who I truly was and what I wanted to be and stuff. And this was
It's
around
like
the time
imposter syndrome and thing in a way.
Yes, yeah. Like this 13, I feel like for me was around the time that I started caring about what other people think. So I was very.
That's normal though on the age.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you want to be fit in.
Yes.
You want to be the scapegoat. No, not scapegoat. Black sheep of the group.
Exactly. But now, like, you know, it's been cool. It's been a wild ride. Like I work from home, which is fun. I can set my own schedule. I do what I like to do.
Yeah, that's right. Shit talkers. She got that. She got it in the bag.
I'm making bank now. I have tattoos, which is cool. That's definitely something my 13-year-old self never ever thought I would do. So,
Like for me, it's just like I have like because I like making connections with people. I have like a lot. I have like a lot of friends, and I have a good group of people that can like that I have a connection with. You know.
yeah.
Because I'm like I kind of like open myself up so that people can open themselves up more. You know. Mm-hmm. Is that how you feel too with me too? Because I feel like I open myself up, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm opening myself up too. You know.
It definitely makes me feel more comfortable to talk to you.
Yeah, because like because 13-year-old I had a hard time talking to people. I was very like very shy. I didn't talk to much people. I didn't go up. But when I was 14, it all changed. Like freshman year, my friend's like, hey, go to the person right there. Go right now. Every day. At least every day I talk to them. I force myself to talk to people at least once or twice every day.
I think I need to do that now.
I force myself.
Yeah.
And of course, when you stop doing it for a while, you go back to your old self. You know, like, hey.
Excuse me. Can I get a
Wait. The toes pointed.
You got my order wrong? Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Can I have more ketchup?
Can we have my ketchup?
But like, that's the thing usually though, you know, cause like, I'm just like, cause before like, yeah, I'm just happy with how far I've came with socializing with people, making connections with people, and like, just having a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Cause like, you know, I love making connections with people. I love talking to people. I love getting to know people, and like I'm just a social person in a way.
Yeah.
And like, I know that's your what's that? ENFP. I'm ENFP.
I'm INFJ.
What does that mean? What's that
It's
one?
introverted. I forgot what the N. Intuitive, I think, right? Like the N. F is like feelings, and then J is like judging.
I'm
like judgment.
Mine's called the entrepreneur, so they're able to like, you know, hey guys,
I forgot what mine's called.
let's go to war.
Let's go to war. Let's
Inside a riot.
I used to be ENFP.
Oh, you've evolved.
It's not like I've evolved. It's like
You transformer.
Kind of, yeah. Like especially after that, like
Optimus Fran.
Optimus Fran. It's like that situation that I mentioned with that group of friends and that one person. After that, I definitely like was more like I was a lot more selective with my energy and selective with the people that I hung out with. And then it was something that I realized that like, hey, I don't. It's nice to make a lot of connections and it's nice to make friends, but I don't have to be friends with everybody I meet.
Yeah.
You know.
For me, I just I get to feel up the vibes. And I feel okay, they're cool. I'm gonna go even more, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's rarely that happens to me. Because I feel like in a way, there's like a law of attraction thing, you know. Like if you do the happiness or confidence, openness,
Right.
people come. The right people come on your life, and I'm always like very open to things.
Yeah.
Because when you're closed off, you stop evolving, stop going up in life, and start bettering yourself.
Exactly.
Then look at me fucking pep talks and shit.
That'll be another podcast for another day. Just pep talks.
Let's see. And what does your dream life look like?
My dream life? I definitely want to live in the city.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a city gal.
You're a city girl?
City girls up.
City girls, streets.
In the streets. I belong to the streets.
Dancing streets. Step up too.
Not step up too. But I definitely want to live in the city. I think something that I envision myself is like I make a good amount of money to like get an apartment for myself. Hopefully something with like my own room and then like my office would be really nice. And then just like I want like my space to be like a center for my friends to hang out. Because I think, you know, like, obviously when you live with your parents and, like, when your friends live with your parents and when they're living with other roommates, like, it's really hard, you know, like, to hang out and stuff like that. I just want everybody to have a good time, you know? I want to provide that space for whoever needs to stay a night.
Through, yeah.
Yeah, like, if
Home.
you're... Home, exactly. Like, whoever needs to.
I will remember you. but for me, it's like I want to like travel the world and just meet people on the world, take photos, meet different people, you know, and just have my work out there, you know. This is very simple. Traveling and photography.
Yeah.
It's all for me. Literally, I want to disappear and fucking just like. You know, all you see for me is postcards and social media bullshit. It's simple as that for me, honestly.